This is North Dakota Today.
Good morning. Happy Friday, everybody. Welcome on into North Dakota Today. Thank you so much for joining us here. My name is Ashlyn Hill.
And I'm Sophia Richards.
More than just your simple Friday. It's Full Moon Friday. I snapped some shots on my way into work overnight. I basically work an overnight kind of shift. But it's a full harvest moon, and I love a good full moon. So I did snap a couple of photos to share with you guys in case you weren't able to catch it. Again, you could have seen it maybe Thursday night, too. It was kind of really building and culminating. But, yep, there's my drive on in. So when I try to take photos, your iPhone never does it justice.
No, it never does.
But you could see truly how bright it was, even with the clouds near it. And then I tried to do a zoom in, and my iPhone kind of let me down. But you could maybe it gets better. I don't know if we scroll to the next photo, maybe. Or let's look at this one in awe and wonder. I too love this good moon shot. There we go. Okay. I was like, I know there's a second one in there, but you could see all the haze, but I swear those phones never do it the justice it deserves. So if you got to see it, it was a full harvest moon ahead of an eclipse. A whole other thing in the universe is happening. But more than that, I thought that was going to be the focus of, celestial things. No, I hope you guys are all safe right now with all of this severe weather quickly moving through parts of our region right now. Parts under warnings. We just heard from Lisa. She's been doing live cut-ins to let everybody know what to expect. And we will actually continue with her right here on the show today after our little intro here. We've got some fun things to kind of go over. But I do want you to know at home that we will be checking in with her on what to expect with such a big weekend ahead. So many outdoor activities planned for this evening. And of course, we're looking ahead to the Bison game.
Yes, NDSU homecoming this weekend. How exciting.
Oh yeah, we're all pumped. We're pumped here, the whole community itself. I've seen green and gold flooding the streets already, so we know what to look forward to. But we will be checking in with her here shortly. Okay, we were talking about this on the show. We made a big Facebook post. I want to familiarize everybody with this question that I wanted everyone to leave a comment on social media. So basically, we asked, what did you hate as a child but now love as an adult? So go ahead, think about that for a second. The reason this happened was because I was taking myself out to, well, my dinner, but it would be lunch for you guys because this was like around noon. Essentially, little set change. I found myself eating a big serving of Brussels sprouts, and I was like, 5-year-old Ashlyn couldn't have been paid to even attempt to eat a Brussels sprout.
Yeah.
So then I texted my producer and Sophia both, and I said, we should do a segment on what people hated as a child, but now they love, and it's this big surprise. And I love it. You guys all participated, so we wanted to kind of scroll through some of the screenshots. And a lot of people answering things food related.
Which I think is a classic, as a little kid, you don't want to eat your vegetables.
Right,
so
including.
we saw a lot of that.
Yeah, I was just going to say, so we've got squash, but now she loves it, and I agree. Any type of veggie we love. Naps. I was waiting for someone to comment naps. Naps and sleep. Tomatoes. How do you feel about tomatoes?
I actually feel the same way as Miss Jamie here. I was not a tomato fan in my youth, but now I really don't mind them.
I love how Rochelle said going to bed.
Yes.
Remember how much you just hated bedtime, anything about it, and now it's like you can't physically wait as you count down. And then Michael on the end here, staying home.
Yep.
We love a good stay-in moment. That's not all for answers, though. I went through and I got at least 4 different screenshots of what everybody was saying. I was waiting to see if it was going to be anything funny, because what were you saying? Because you were making us laugh in the newsroom. Just say it.
This is so horrible. I said my sisters.
Your siblings. But it's so relatable.
Because as a kid, you're always arguing.
Yes.
She took my shirt, or she won't share her toy.
Yeah.
But now I think as you get older,
they're your lifeline.
They're truly your best friends. So Ryan and Britton, I don't really mean that. I didn't really hate you guys. But
just a little bit.
You understand.
Just between the ages of 5 and 20, she didn't like it. No, I'm just kidding. Very relatable. But it was a lot of food answers too. So David said asparagus, but he loves it on the grill now. Gary, Brussels sprouts. That was my main answer, obviously. Mushrooms, Charles. I still don't like mushrooms.
No, I don't do mushrooms.
I'm still not a fan of mushrooms. Nope. Chad just said salads. I don't know if I hated them as a child. I can't remember.
I just think it wasn't really a kid food,
Yeah.
I feel like I'm just, no one's going to give their kid a salad.
Our parents weren't even attempting to make us do it. Okay, this comment made me laugh. Okay, this Mary Mo right here, she was a teacher of mine in grade school. So I love that she commented. I was like, hi, Mrs. Mo. She says tomatoes, and then she says, now I have tomatoes coming out of my ears from my garden, and I eat 2 a day. And how funny is that? How many employees do we have here and colleagues who are bringing in overflow from their gardens
Yes, we
on a
love that.
regular basis? They're like, okay, I can't do another green bean. Somebody take them away from us.
Yes.
But that was pretty funny too. I like that one. And I think we have a couple more. So we're in for the long haul here, everybody. Potato salad. I was always a fan of potato salad.
I still don't like potato salad.
Not
I don't
for
know.
you.
Yeah.
What about sweet potatoes, like Colleen said here?
I've always liked those.
Oh, really?
Because they're so sweet. It never tasted like a gross vegetable.
I don't know if I can get behind sweet potatoes as much as the next person.
Do you like sweet potato fries?
I do, but it's
Yeah.
because I can, like, they're like fried and
Yeah.
delicious, and then you dip it into something. I, for the first time ever at the worst beer hall downtown, had sweet potato fries dipped in their marshmallow fluff.
Oh, that's the best.
And it was life-changing, and that's what made me consider liking sweet potatoes and sweet potato fries, was that exact experience. So thank you, Fargo, for that. I
Yes.
have you to thank for that. But yeah, like we've been mentioning, a lot of food, but then Brian saying sleeping, Lindsay staying home. That's basically how it evolves. That's how you know you're maturing and growing. Okay, and then last but not least, let's take a look at this one. Jeffrey, girls, they had cooties.
I think that might be the best one. That is priceless.
Nap time was the worst as a child, and now I can't wait for it. Ooh, blue cheese dressing, not a fan.
I do like that.
Do you?
But I did it as a kid.
I mean, it is kind of
'Cause
an
it's
acquired
chunky,
taste.
kind of scary, when you're little.
Yep. Chinese food, always loved that, I'm sure. Cilantro, that's pretty funny. I don't know if I ever tried to even eat it as a kid, but I sure do love it now. And I like the second thing she added, when I had nothing to do. Remember being so bored and mad that you were bored?
Yes.
And now we like crave that. I'd love to do nothing. Marty Hayes says sleep. Okay. Well, thanks for going along with that. I really just wanted to see what folks would come up with and kind of talk with everybody. Like I said, I was inspired as I was just shoveling in a bowl of Brussels sprouts. That was changing my life, and I was just having the best possible time. Okay, want to remind us again of NDSU's homecoming?
Yes, well, like Lisa said, the weather is supposed to clear up a little bit by tonight, so hopefully this plan is still on, but NDSU's homecoming is this weekend, and the parade is tonight at 5:30, and the exciting thing is that it's returning to NDSU's campus after being in downtown Fargo for a couple of years.
Yeah, so a change in that route.
Yes, and then NDSU football game tomorrow at 1 p.m. Horns up, everybody.
Woo! All right.